A company has just claimed that they built a frontier model with a 12 million token context window. And LLMs, at the core of them, they have a layer which is attention. This company also claims that their models are 52 times more efficient at attention, which, if this is true, could be a massive breakthrough for both cloud AI and also local AI. But right now, I'm a bit skeptical and I'm not fully sold. So this company here called SubQuadratic, they have put out their model called SubQ, introducing SubQ, a major breakthrough in LLM intelligence, which this means you could potentially pass it the entire source code of Python and it would still have enough room in its context window to reason. And they're also claiming that this all happens without any quality loss, which is the part that I personally need proof on. So I guess why this really matters is because long context and getting that right is like one of the biggest bottlenecks right now in AI. If you can feed a whole project into the context window, that ultimately means you can have longer conversations about more complex things with, bigger and bigger projects, which could also make AI cheaper and more useful. So this is their website here. The website looks really legit to me. If we go down, the entire source code for Python would only take 5.1 million tokens. So you could talk to that for days. So yeah, it's super interesting. I'm definitely going to watch this space because there has been another thing called Jepper. Another thing that has come out as well is Jepper, and this is what Jan LeCun, he basically thinks, that like Jepper is going to be the next sort of AI, and this is more of a world model. So it's interesting to see how these things are sort of branching off. If you guys are interested in Jepper, we'll do another video on that later. But for now, let's watch this video.
Today we're announcing a major architectural breakthrough, the world's first fully subquadratic LLM. SubQ has a 12 million token context window and frontier level intelligence. It outperforms
12 million context window, and it's got that frontier intelligence. You can see it's literally better than Opus 4.6. If this benchmark is accurate, this could be a game changer.
Performs Opus 4.7 on.
You can see here, this is a long context retrieval benchmark.
Long context at less than 5% of the cost. At 1 million tokens, SubQ processes tokens 52 times faster than flash attention, and dramatically changes the cost of training and inference, enabling us to scale context windows to 12 million tokens and beyond, pushing the boundaries of intelligence. This means your agents can now complete weeks of work at a time without degrading, reasoning across entire code bases, merging hundreds of PRs at once, and finding patterns in tens of thousands of documents, all in one shot without.
That's crazy. I feel like, if this ever came out, we got to get our own benchmarks. Can it actually find information within an entire code base accurately? Does it hallucinate? Does the quality drop as the context gets bigger? Because that happens quite often.
Using accuracy, speed, or context. SubQ is not just another model. It represents a major algorithmic breakthrough. It is the first model built on a fully subquadratic sparse attention architecture. LLM
Sparse attention architecture. They're talking about sparse attention. Sparse attention is not a new idea. The basic idea behind sparse attention is that not all tokens are looked at equally. So instead it tries to focus on those tokens that actually matter, which sounds great, but the hard part is getting it right without making the model dumber. So the company frames well, they've got quite a good idea. Let's keep watching the video.
Today waste compute by processing every possible relationship between words. But only a small fraction of these matter. SubQ finds and focuses only on those relationships, meaning compute is used where it matters most. At 12 million tokens, this reduces compute almost 1,000 times, changing the way the LLMs scale. Today, SubQ is available for early access, along with SubQ Code, a coding agent built on the next generation of AI technology. This marks a new era for builders, an era powered by subquadratic intelligence. Visit subq.ai to get early access.
Yeah, so really interesting. I'm not calling it fake, but I'm also not calling it the future yet. I really have to see it to believe it. They could just be selling snake oil, but obviously, the benchmarks look really good. They also, have an API and a coding agent, which is phenomenal. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's legit. But, people come out, they claim these huge things. These are huge claims that they're making, and we really need to try before we buy. So anyway guys, that was it for the video. Drop a sub and follow me to stay on the brink of AI, because we are going to get ahead in the future. Stay frosty.